G'day guys, Josh here. Welcome to my Vicus guide. Not Vicus guide, sorry, Voltan guide. Just in case, just keeping you guys on your toes. So with Voltan, there's two gates, there's two bosses. There is the Wolfpack, the Predator, the first boss, and Voltan himself. Now with this boss as well, with the first boss, which is going to be the Wolf guy, we're going to talk about gate 1. So with the Wolf boss, there are three forms. There are blue, red, purple, and also Ascended Purple as well when he merges both of them together. Overall, basically, blue and red will try to do Crimson Unity and Azure Unity. So we're positioning for that now. So what you normally do, what you can do, is that you can cheese it with Wei, where you can basically knock off the stagger with Wei and ignore all the orbs, and one person can cut all the orbs around the room, while the rest of the people just stagger him normally. And Wei stagger gets him to about, like, basically a full stagger bar to about 1/4, and you can easily stagger him at 1/4. The other one is that you can do the actual orb mechanic where you soak a red orb, then a blue orb, then a red orb, then a blue orb, then a red orb, and a blue orb, and it puts a debuff on the Predator to take more stagger damage, and essentially you can stagger him that way instead. So basically, generally some parties, have 4 people soak orbs, and the other 5 keep kiting, and the main people that they have to soak the orbs are the ones that do the most stagger damage, and the people who are kiting just throw a whirlwind grenade and then keep going on their way. And that's pretty much it. There's some that do orbs, some that don't. There's some that do orbs and then do Wei next mechanic because you don't need any side reels other than Wei. But that's pretty much it with that mechanic. So these mechanics occur, I believe, at 30 bars and at 15 bars. Okay, so it occurs at 30 bars on red and 15 bars on blue. So with the 30 bars, you generally want to do the orb mechanic, and at 15 bars, you want to do the Wei cheese to make it a lot easier on yourself, and also means you don't have to stop DPS at any time. With the Wei strategy, if you are overgeared, you will stop DPS at certain points. But anyways, let's get on with the show. Let's get on with the boss. But as you can see here, the orbs spawn in a clock direction, where 1, 2, 4, then basically it's 5, 6, 7, 8 on the other side. So it's basically 4 on each side. And basically, if you're the 4 on the left, you want to kite your orbs. If you're 4 on the right, you want to soak the orbs as quickly as you can. Now, if someone soaks 2 blues or 2 reds, they will wipe the raid instantly. Voltan will kill the raid. So it has to be red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue. Okay? That's pretty much it. And we're going to get to the fight as well. So now here is the fight, which makes sure you press escape. So purple is the first one that spawns first. This is the unassended purple, so you have no real... Well, he'll introduce you to the basic attacks and mechanics that purple has. So basically this mechanic here is when he puts a purple zone around himself, the bombs. Just if you see little purple, darkish purple bombs on the ground, just move away from it. So at 46, he'll basically switch to red, or separate to red and blue. And basically what you want to do is, if you want to take the less damage, you want to be on the furthest left side of the map. That's pretty much it when he does that explosion. So basically he splits up into purple to red and blue. So first of all, red will have the same mechanics, but red's additional mechanic is every time it slashes and hits you, it will put a bleed on you. And if you get 3 bleeds, you basically put a line through the raid and damage other people as well. But you don't put a bleed on them at all. Now, the bombs do not give you the bleed. Only the things that give you the bleed are in slashes. So you can see here that I've got 1, and that's pretty much it. And you can see there's a bloodline that went through the raid just then. That's someone who got 3 stacks. Now, to get rid of these stacks, you use Panacea. So for this fight, you want to have HP orbs, Panacea, and whirlwind grenades. And no bombs. Like, you don't need any bombs whatsoever, but you want to have all these grenades. So he will charge across the price and have a little red indicator of where he's charging. Now, at generally around 35 and 36 bars, the blue one will invade. If you've got the golden orb, as you can see in my buffs, you want to DPS the blue one. And the blue one will do his mechanics as well. He's got his own unique mechanics as well. Now, with the red boss, he has a few annoying mechanics that, he has a frontal slash, he has a back slash. He also has a little whirlwind that you got to dodge as well. He also has this mechanic as well, where he puts bloodlines everywhere, and then he teleports to a certain area, and then bloodlines come out from him up to 2, well, up to 2 waves, and you need to make sure you dodge those as well. Now, if you've got the golden orbs, you want to make sure you get the blue orb guy away really, really quickly, because he can be a bit of a menace with some of his mechanics as well, like with the glaive mechanic that goes out and then separates, which you just need to fit in between the glaives. Now, this is called Crimson Unity. So in this instance, we're doing the orb mechanic. So basically we're just waiting for the orbs to appear. The person that the orb's closest to will basically go around. I won't soak my orb because I believe this is a 4-finger, and we'll just basically try and stagger the guy. If you don't stagger him quick enough, it'll be a wipe. So you can see here that we'll get the stagger. I was a bit late on it because I went the wrong direction. You want to go clockwise when you are kiting, so you can see when the 4th person does it. Now, if you don't want to Wave Cheese, you can use Fire Rain as well, and we've completely whiffed Fire Rain here, so we have to do the Orb mechanic again. But generally, what you can do is you can save Way for the next one, and that's pretty much it. Now, with the blue guy can spawn 3 different types of grenade. There is a green grenade, as you can see there. This is normal purple grenade, and this is normal fire grenade. Fire grenade is like a little fire patch, and then it grows bigly, and you can pretty much get killed by it as well. Acid grenade is just a cluster bomb, where the first inner thing will explode, then the outer, then the middle, then the outside ring. So just be aware of that as well. Now, with this guy as well, he does drop freeze traps, and if you get hit by a freeze trap, you also launch a freeze trap of your own. So the best idea, obviously, is to not get hit by freeze traps, but at the same time, you need to make sure you see where the freeze traps are going. The freeze traps can go basically diagonally. Basically, they don't go diagonally out. Okay, so they don't go horizontal or vertical. They go diagonally out. So if you fit between them vertically and horizontally, you'll be safe. But most instances, it's very, very difficult to fit between them, especially if anyone gets hit, because you just can't react to it. Now, he's doing Unity again. Given the fact that we used Way this time, we'll be soaking the orbs, okay? Or we used Fire Rain. So what you want to do is you want to make sure they follow you. Basically, what you want to do is you want to see where that 4th person takes his, and then you take yours, basically, okay? So you can see here, I saw that 4th person take his, so I took mine immediately. Now, we'll get the stagger again, and he'll go into his ascended phase. So basically, he'll do this desperate attack here. So you'll see this guy do this crazy attack, where he'll highlight zones, or he'll spread out ways and highlight zones of where he's going to do his first hits. So basically, if you see a far outside one going first, and the waves and lasers like that, if you see the far one go first, make sure you're in the middle, and then straight away go to the outside the moment that you see the outside explode. And also make sure you dodge the waves on the ground as well. Make sure you're not on the red, okay, because it does a lot of damage. Now, basically, the purple guy will inherit a lot of abilities from the other dudes, and he'll also do his own glaze mechanic as well. With his whirlwind mechanic, just glaze will spurt out. With the red guy's whirlwind mechanic, he'll just follow a player, and you need to make sure you just kite him around the room. And also, if you hit the whirlwind walls, you do take damage as well. Now, he can grab you as well. If he grabs you like that, you need to be staggered to get out of it. Also, he does another mechanic, which I don't think we'll see because he'll kill him too quick, is that he'll spawn gravity zones on the ground, and a short second later, he will basically fear a player, and will go to that player. And basically what you need to do is that if you get feared, you need to ping where you are, everyone will go to you, you have a quick stagger check, and you break him out of stagger. If you don't break him out of stagger, he kills you, okay? So if you don't break the person, he kills the person that's in the stagger. And that's pretty much it for the Wolf Boss. The Wolf Boss has a variety of attacks, like a conal slash attack, a jumping backstab attack. You will get hit by some of these attacks, but as long as you recognize the attacks and their patterns and stuff like that, you'll be able to dodge most of the attacks so far. But anyways, guys, that's my strategy for Gate 1. The main mechanics you want to check for is 46 bars to make sure you back out. 30 bars, make sure you do the orbs or Way Cheese. 15 make sure you do orbs or Way Cheese. And that's pretty much it. Make sure you avoid the acid bombs and fire bombs in phase 2. And also in red phase as well, make sure you do not get hit by him. Do not get hit by any slashes, always be behind him. When he does the backstab slash, make sure you just move away from him, and that's pretty much it. In the ascended phase, make sure you free the person that's being feared so they don't die. And at the same time, just be aware that he can drop bombs and do red and blue wolf mechanics after 15 bars as well, and make sure you dodge the desperation attack. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it with the quick guide. You can just rewatch the video, rewatch any other strategy guide or cheat sheet if you need any fillers or updates or quick tips right away. Anyways, guys, see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.